So this is everything I carry with me every single day. Super minimal, simple. There's nothing really special here. Just have phone, keys, wallet. Other than like one other thing that I recently started carrying and I'm actually really liking it, but we'll get to that. Let's start with the phone. I'll talk about why I'm using these things. So this is the iPhone 13 Pro and I've been using this phone for several months. It's not the latest and greatest anymore. It's not the 15 Pro. And it's because I think this phone in 2024 is still a really good phone. There's a lot to like about it. For example, the cameras. It's got great cameras. You have an ultra wide, you have a telephoto and the normal wide angle camera. And I actually do end up using all of them most of the times. And the photos you can get from these cameras still look really good. Yes, they might not be quite as good as the 15 Pro, but I'm also not using this phone for any kind of professional work or anything like that. Nothing too serious. So I don't think it's worth for me to pay a little bit more extra for that extra bit of quality you get with the 15 Pro. This phone's also built very well. It feels premium, especially because of the stainless steel frame all around. And it's got a nice screen. It's an OLED screen, goes all the way up to 120 Hertz, gets nice and bright. I've never really had any problems using this phone outdoors. It's fine. The one thing I guess you can complain about is the design. It definitely feels outdated at this point, and I think a lot of that has to do with the notch. If you're maybe considering buying one, I think this would be a great option. And I guess you can also kind of consider this as my everyday carry, sort of. It's the wallpapers I'm using. It's actually from my wallpaper pack that I launched not too long ago. And I'm honestly really proud of how these wallpapers look. I spent like many weeks working on them. And it's just so nice to see them turn out so good. But yeah, consider checking it out. It really means a lot. You'll be supporting this channel and everything I do here. This is the phone case I've been using for the past few weeks. Recently switched to this. Before this, I was just using a simple clear case from Apple. And I think that was fine too, but this case is a lot more fun and a lot more useful, I guess, because it has a built-in stand, so you can use it to hold your phone in pretty much an infinite amount of angles because it can rotate 360 degrees, and this is something I haven't seen in any other phone case that also has a stand. And I actually find myself using this stand quite often. And if you actually use any kind of MagSafe accessories, like I use a MagSafe stand to charge my phone and I use a car mount that has MagSafe, it's actually quite satisfying to rotate your phone on it. Just sounds nice. Here. You know, it's just a small thing, but it's cool. And I actually didn't even know this. I recently found out that this MagSafe ring is actually magnetic itself. So you can literally just put your phone against any metal surface and it'll just hold it there, which is even cooler. Let me quickly tell you about the sponsor of this video, Squarespace. It's an amazing all-in-one website building platform, and it's super easy to use. All you have to do is visit squarespace.com/Spixel, sign up for a free trial, no credit card required, and just pick a template for your website. You can also just tell their AI to make one for you based on your needs. And once you have a template, you can drag and drop your images and type text. And honestly, at that point, you should have a website pretty much ready to publish. If you have a domain, you can connect that, or you can also just buy that from Squarespace and then just hit publish. It's that easy. Visit the link below, check it out for yourself, and you'll get 10% off your first purchase if you like it. Let's talk about the wallet. So this is the one I've been using. It's from Extra, and I believe I've been using this for over a year, and you can see it's all dented and scratched and whatnot. But I think it's called the aluminum card holder, and it is literally just that. It's made from aluminum and it holds cards mainly. You can fit a little bit of cash, but it's mainly made for cards. But the best thing about this wallet is how light and thin it is. It's only a couple millimeters thick. In fact, it's just about as thick as my phone, actually even thinner. So that's what I really like about this wallet. If you put this in your pocket compared to like the traditional leather wallets, it makes a huge difference. That's probably why I'm still carrying this. But this form factor also has some drawbacks. For example, it only holds around 5 cards inside this mechanism part. You can press this button and all the cards pop out, but you can hold around 5 in here and maybe like 2 more on the outside, probably not more. I normally don't put any cards on the outside. I just put some cash. That's about it. And I can see this being a problem for some people, including myself, because when I started using this wallet, I didn't have any problem with the amount of cards it fits, but now I do because I have started carrying more cards and I can't fit them in here, so I have to store them separately. And because of this limitation, I want to try out the Ridge wallet because it feels like it will hold more cards while still being fairly light and thin. But if I end up switching, maybe I'll let you know. Now, the only other thing in my pockets are car keys, and you can see they're just as dented and scratched as the wallet, probably even more because this one's falling apart. It's because this key fob belongs to a fairly old car, specifically the 2011 Honda Accord. That's the car I drive most of the times. But I mean, if you know anything about Hondas, you know that they just last for like ever, especially the older ones. And I can confirm that because my car runs just fine. It has like 300,000 kilometers on it. and still runs great. And that's honestly all I really need. I just need a car that gets me from A to B. This is the remote starter for the car. It's also kind of broken, but this is really helpful, especially for the Canadian winters, because I can just start the car from inside, and by the time I get outside, it's already warm and ready to go. And then I also have an air tag attached to these keys. And this is probably the most underrated thing in this video, because there have been many times when I had to leave somewhere quickly and I couldn't find the keys. So I just pulled up my phone, opened the Find My app, and maybe in like a minute, I was able to find the key easily. The battery life is also really good. I've been using this ever since it came out, and I've had to replace the battery once. So an AirTag is something I would definitely recommend you to buy if you carry any kind of keys, bags, or anything like that. It's not something you need all the time, but when you do, you'll be thanking me. But there is one other thing that I carry, but it's not in my pockets. It's on my finger, actually. It's this ring. This is the Ultra Human Ring Air. Actually, just 2 days ago, I met my friends and they asked me about this ring, but they had no idea it was a smart ring until I told them. So that's what I really like about this ring. It looks so much like just a normal ring. It doesn't look like a smart ring. But I'm not really a ring person. This is the first time I've actually worn one. But the reason why I decided to test it is because I don't like wearing smart watches. I used to wear a normal traditional watch, and there's just something about it that I miss. Just being able to tell the time without getting distracted by anything or having any kind of screen. It's just something I miss, you know? But at the same time, it is nice to have access to some information about your health. And that's where this ring comes in. It's always tracking a bunch of things in the background automatically, and it summarizes all of that into a very nice looking app. And there I can see a bunch of different things about my health, my sleep, and stuff like that. So it's kind of like an in-between of a smartwatch and a traditional watch. But I don't think it's like a replacement for a smartwatch either. But yeah, that's everything I've been carrying with me every single day. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, consider subscribing, and I'll see you later.